Let's now get you some breaking news where there's been massive shelling by Pakistan in the Uri sector of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, according to reports that have come in, one woman is said to have been injured critically. So there's been massive shelling by Pakistan in the Uri sector of Jammu and Kashmir, and one woman is reported to be injured in this latest round of shelling by the Pakistanis. Remember, the tensions at the line of control have been very high, and there have been repeated attacks that have been carried out by the Pakistanis where they've resorted to the use of heavy weapons. And the latest that has come in is that there's been massive shelling in the Uri sector of Jammu and Kashmir, and one woman is said to be critically injured. And my colleague Idris Lone will of course be joining us in just a moment with more details on this story. But remember, this is going to be a long and a hard night, and we witnessed these dramatic scenes of these drone swarms over the skies of Jammu, and I am told that we have my colleague Idris Lone. Idris, what's the latest in terms of this ceasefire violation that Pakistan has carried out?
Well, Saleh, the ceasefire violations are continuing from last at least 4 to 5 hours now across various locations along the line of control as well as on the international border. Right now, the ceasefire violation that was taking place in the Uri sector of Baramulla district, we've got to know that one lady has been critically injured in the shelling that has been done by the Pakistan army from across the border. She's been shifted to the hospital in a very critical condition, and the escalation from the Pakistan army side still continues. Let me tell you that there is a ceasefire violation right now taking place in Kupwara, in Baramulla, in Uri sector in the northern part of Kashmir, while as in the Jammu it's taking place in Samba, Aknoor, Poonch, as well as on international border. So Pakistan, while they were carrying out the drone attack on Jammu division, which was thwarted by the Indian security forces, at the same time the ceasefire violations were taking place at different locations. Basically, the motive seems to have been to engage in Indian security forces along the line of control and international border in these ceasefire violations. Meanwhile, they would carry out the drone attack and missile attack on different installations of the security forces, but that was thwarted. But right now, ceasefire violation, massive shelling taking place all across the line of control in northern part of Kashmir as well as in Jammu division, which is being responded by the Indian Army, Indian Army, as well as the border security forces on the international border and line of control. But situation very tense. There seems to be no end to this ceasefire violation, especially it has been continuing for over 2 weeks now. We saw for the first 12 days it was small firearms being used by the Pakistan army, which was responded by the Indian forces. But since the last 2 days after the Indian forces carried out that attack on 9 targets across the line of control in POK as well as in Pakistan, after that we've seen Pakistan resorting to heavy mortar shelling towards the Indian army as well as security forces in installations, along with the civilian population and their properties and houses. We've seen in the last 2 days massive damage to the properties and houses and commercial properties of a civilian population that lives close to the line of control and border.